Alright boys, so welcome to Civic and Share. Today we're going to do something completely different. Now again, as you know, we are going to do the Premier League predictions as you saw in the thumbnail and the title. Basically, we're going to do the Premier League predictions for the 23-24 seasons. Now, make sure to smash that like button and smash that subscribe button and follow all my socials down here below. And on this side, right here, as you see, are the Premier League table, which is sick, really sick. And now we're going to do from 20 to first, whoever is going to win the Premier League. Make sure to like and subscribe, boys, and let's get into the video. Alright, I'm on 20th place, which is really interesting. It's going to be Sheffield United. Now it's a different team. It just came out from the championship. I don't know, it's a little bit weird what they are doing now, but they haven't gotten a lot of players and it's not really looking good. But 20th place for Sheffield United is pretty good, to be honest. I didn't even know that team, to be honest, but it is what it is. 20th place for Sheffield United. All right, let's go to the 19th. And on 19th place, we got Luton Town, which is really sick. Luton Town is basically a really good team. I mean, they just got abrogated, I guess it's called. I don't know what they're called, but pretty much Luton Town for 19th place. Their stadium is pretty small, and it's a pretty weird type of entrance. But to be honest, it's going to be sick to watch the games there. And yeah, to be honest, Luton Town, 19th place. Now let's go to the 18th. And now to the 18th is Everton. And now, really crazy, Everton never got relegated. But I think this is not the season for Everton. I think they're gonna get relegated, and that's why I put them on 18th place. And to be honest, Everton, it is what it is. You're gonna get relegated this season, and hopefully not, but I think you're gonna get relegated. But yeah, and on 17th place we got Bournemouth. Bournemouth, a pretty good team. We pretty solid this season. I mean, the last season when they were, I mean, it was actually pretty decent to watch them, and I think everyone predicted pretty much them to be relegated, but I mean, they hold them pretty still, so that's why I put them on 17th place. And on 16th place we got Wolverhampton Wanderers, the team that I really like the team though. There's a lot of Portuguese people there, but I think they're gonna finish 16th. Wolves pretty good team, but yeah, last season they weren't too good, but the season before when Ronaldo pretty much joined 21-22 season, or was it it was the 21-22 season, they were pretty good. They had the least goals conceded, but I gotta say, I gotta be honest, yeah. I think that Wolves is pretty much, yeah, they're going to get 16th. I can't say anything about it, mate. Like, they're gonna get for fact 16th. Like, I don't believe they're gonna get maybe like 10th or something. I think they're gonna get 16th. But yeah, anyways, let's go to the 15th. And on 15th place, we got Nottingham Forest. A little bit controversial on this one because I think they finished 12th or something in Nottingham Forest. I think they finished 12th. Or I don't know where they finished, but pretty much they finished it pretty bad. But anyways, Nottingham Forest on 15th. They got huge signings, I guess, like last season. But this season, I actually don't know how much they got or who they got. But I think they're gonna get 15th. I don't believe they're gonna get higher or lower than that. I think 15th is the perfect place for Nottingham Forest. Now, let's go 14. And on 14th place, we got West Ham United. They pretty much lost Declan Rice. So I pretty much believe that West Ham is not going to do a great season, even though they had also a bad season last season. And yeah, I think 14th place for West Ham is actually all right for them because they lost Declan Rice and they only got Jared Bowen, who I know actually. Maybe Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta is pretty much going to do a couple of things there. I think he's going to do pretty well, but at the same time, West Ham United 14th for me. And yeah, let's go to the 13th. And on 13th place, we got Burnley. Burnley with Vincent Kompany as a manager, which I hopefully hope they're going to do a little bit better than this. I think 13th is a pretty good place to start off being from a championship towards this one. They pretty much dominated the whole championship, but I think personally that Burnley is going to finish 13th. I don't see them higher or lower for this season. Hopefully they're going to finish higher. But yeah, 13th I think is the perfect place for Burnley, of course. And yeah. And on 12th place, we got Crystal Palace. Little bit kind of weird because Wilfred Zaha pretty much changed to Galatasaray. And which is a pretty good team, to be honest. But again, I don't think they're going to have a really good left wing. They need to buy a left winger, a good left winger where Zaha pretty much played. I think they're gonna do 12 again. To be honest, I don't know what to do else, man. But at the same time, 12th place, I think for Crystal Palace is the perfect place. I think they are gonna finish 12th, which is still not bad for losing Wilfried Zaha, because Zaha was a pretty freaking fucking good player, man. But yeah, anyways, let's go to the 11th. On the 11th place, we got Fulham, boys. Fulham, pretty good season last season. I think they finished 9th or something, which is actually pretty good, because they got from championship towards 9th place, which is actually really good. And yeah, Fulham for 11th place for me. To be honest, they were pretty decent last season, and I still think they're gonna get towards 11th place. They also got some good signings, to be honest. All right, now we are halfway through. Let's go to the 10th place on the halfway line. Let's go. Brentford on 10th place. Now again, Brentford, pretty good. Ivan Toney, I think he's still playing there. I don't know what if he's still playing there or not. But Brentford, I think 10th place is actually pretty good. I think 10th place is for Brentford a pretty decent ranking. And yeah, hopefully it's gonna be like that. But yeah, 9th place, Aston Villa. Aston Villa with Felipe Coutinho. Which is pretty good. Aston Villa got also Yuri Tielemans and stuff, so pretty much Aston Villa are pretty good on 9th place. I think they probably will gain 9th, 8th, somewhere around there, maybe above the 8th place, which is going to be Brighton. On Brighton is 8th place, boys. Brighton is actually 8th place, which is actually really not bad. I think they lost Alex McAllister from yeah, I mean, they pretty much sold him to Liverpool, which is actually pretty good. And yeah, Brighton, 8th place. I think it's sick. I think it's good. And now to the 7th place, boys. Let's get into. And on 7th place, we got Newcastle, which is a pretty good team. They're going to have to play in the Champions League final. Bruh. Alright, we got on the 7th place, we got Newcastle United, which is going to be pretty sick. I think because they're in the first time. I mean, not first time, but basically they're 7th place. They're in the Champions League. And I believe, to be honest, they're going to finish 7th. I don't think they're going to actually finish a little bit higher than that. But I think 7th is actually a pretty good score where they can play Champions League and finish 7th, which is not bad. 7th is actually not bad. I think they're gonna get 4 in the Champions League final. Bro, my brain. Champions League quarterfinals, I think they're gonna get. I think they're gonna get pretty much Champions League quarterfinals. After that, I don't know. But yeah, let's get into the 6th place. And on 6th place, as you can see, boys, is freaking Chelsea. Chelsea, pretty good team, to be honest. I mean, the last season, 12th place, where Crystal Palace is now. You can clearly see that. But I think, to be honest, 6th place for Chelsea is actually pretty good. Yeah, maybe they will gain probably Champions League, but I don't believe Chelsea. I think after last season, what they did, I think they're going to finish 6th, which is 6th is not bad for them, to be honest. 6th place is not bad. And yeah, hopefully they're going to do better. But I think 6th place is the best one they're going to get. Alright, 5th place. On 5th place, we got Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Now that's crazy. We got the Spurs on 5th place. I don't believe they're gonna do pretty good. I think 5th place is actually pretty good for Tottenham. Tottenham is actually a pretty good team, a pretty decent team. But I think Tottenham, 5th place, actually pretty good for them. I don't think they're gonna get Champions League. But 5th place, I think for Tottenham, pretty good. Alright, 4th place. And on 4th place, we got Manchester United. My team, my personal favorite team. They just signed Mason Mount and Andre Onana, which is actually a pretty good team, to be honest. I mean, they need to do a couple of things now, but I don't think it's their fault. It's pretty much the Glazers' fault. Definitely for Manchester United. I think Manchester would actually gain a pretty good team if Glazers were out and they would spend more and do some bullshit, mate. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think Manchester United 4th place is actually pretty good. To be honest, Manchester United spent a lot of money, over 100 mil. They sold to Nottingham Forest. They sold Anthony Elanga to Nottingham Forest, even though we all wanted pretty much Anthony Elanga to play more at Manchester. But it is what it is. He got sold, and he's probably going to have a lot of playtime in Nottingham Forest. But yeah, anyways, on place 3, we got Liverpool. Liverpool, the big, huge team. The biggest disappointment probably in last season. One of the biggest disappointments after Chelsea. Yeah, I think 3rd place is actually pretty good, to be honest. 3rd place is actually pretty good. They finished 5th last season. I think they're gonna win the Europa League though. And yeah, pretty good. Alex McAllister on signing by them and stuff like that. I think Liverpool is gonna finish pretty good. I think 3rd place for them is pretty good. Last season 5th, but 3rd place I think is pretty good for this season. And now for the champions of 23-24 season. Me personally, it's going to be probably Arsenal or Manchester City. So now, what is it actually going to be is kind of difficult question to ask. But Manchester City won it 3 times in a row. And are they going to do it for 4th time in a row? I don't know. But at the same time, I think they're going to do it. So that's why I put Manchester City at 1st place. I think 1st place for Manchester City. They're going to do it again. Arsenal is 2nd though. Arsenal, fair enough, that even though they got Declan Rice, they got so many people there. I think Arsenal's team is pretty good. But I still think they can't be Manchester City. But you never know, 1st or 2nd, it could switch. And yeah, it's pretty good. I think it's a pretty good table, boys. Let me know down below in the comments what you think about this table. And yeah, boys, thank you all so much for watching. Highly appreciate one of you. We see you for the next one. Till then, bye bye.